What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well in this turbulent time. I hope you guys are not too stressed out playing FIFA. We've been doing these player guides for a while now. We did the Liga one, a Premier League one, and a Serie A one, and you know, I thought why not just do a Bundesliga one as well. All positions, most budgets, cheap, mid-tier, and expensive. And at the end of the video we're going to do some more squad builds as well. Thanks so much for all the support on the channel. You know, we're a new channel, we're doing the best we can. If you want to support the channel, you can just drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, that's most. We're going to get into it. So obviously it's April and we're nearing what it's supposed to be team of the season, but with the situation at hand that's going around the world, you know, I understand that there are a lot of new faces that are playing FIFA. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you have any squad advice that you need, you know, I'm available. For everyone else, there's only a limited amount of space in the designs that I've made. So if you do not see 6 versions of Timo Werner in the striker's position, please do not spam the comments, I guess. And forgive me if I've left your player out. And here goes. Once again, if you enjoyed the content, feel free to smash the like button. That's a really bad Krasi impression. And subscribe. So for goalkeepers, to start things off, Pavlenka is a god, saves with feet trait, and 196 cm. You know, he's a cheap piece. You can get him for about 1.5k. Gulashi, the Leipzig keeper, I believe, a little shorter, so the frame doesn't have an advantage, but he's a lot more evenly spread out throughout his stats, as you can see. You know, with better kicking, you know, we'll pick him for this tier. Normal Neuer is class as always, you know, like man of the match Gulashi, which is like a little step up from his gold card. Neuer is honestly almost perfect, you know, at this range of goalkeeper if you want to invest your coins in the other positions. And then we go to flashback Neuer. If you did him, GG. If not, IF Neuer is the luxury keeper for you at that price point. It's even the second informed Neuer, but I don't think that he's, you know, worth that price. Next we go on to center backs. We have Hernandez. You know, he's really good for what he is at this stage of the game. Again, for center backs, you want not just pace, defense, and physicality. You want some sort of agility, some sort of high number of reactions. You want that composure to be good. You want him to be able to pick out, you know, your fullbacks and maybe your midfielders with long and short passing, and you don't want that vision to be too tragic, so that the error is not too bad, I guess. So, you know, for Hernandez, you know, that's the best in his category. You have storyline Kanji. He's really good. If you didn't do him, there's so many other options like Saint Juste, which used to be one of the meta center backs, but he's aged a little at this point. Kimmich, I wouldn't use him as a center back. I think his body type doesn't fit as well the center back kind of option. He's better as a, you know, in-game convert into a CDM. 6 feet 4 inch Konate. He would have been so much better if football was continuing, because Leipzig were just blazing, you know, in the Champions League, knocking out Spurs. Hummels is almost perfect with the exception of pace. If you look at his card, he's bloody good, man. You know, Dortmund fans out there will love him. His passing is also so handy. I think the reactions and composure is also really good, and that's really important, you know, when you're jockeying, I think, with the attackers when you're running at you. Center backs is so much. We go on to another page of center backs. Kabak is very value meta at this stage, but medium defensive work rate is something to look out for. Upamecano has kind of weird marking stats for a moment's card. I think it's 77 base, but I think he's really strong. If you did him, that's a good shot as well. A lot of these center back cards at way different price positions, so it's really up to you in terms of pairing which SBC you've done and which center back that you can buy off the market. Zakaria, if you did Zakaria and you have a Kanji storyline, congratulations on being a Smarty McSmarty, you know, great links there. You've done yourself a hell of a favor, you know, doing Zakaria and Akanji. So, you know, he's so complete for Shadow as well, Zakaria. Just slap a Shadow on him. You don't have to boost his 91 strength and 96 aggression. That's really good base stats. David Alaba, use him more as a center defensive mid. Lean body type is a bit risky, I feel, for center backs, because you want to have that stock in game. That's why Van Dijk is so good. You know, you want to be able to body people, push them off the ball. But his dribbling should make up for it, I feel, as he positions his body better with all the angles. He's also really good, you know, CDM, I guess, with that passing and, you know, dribbling that you don't find in many center backs, except Zakaria, as we just mentioned. Foot birthday Lucas, 5-star weak foot. He's not bad, but his passing could be better. Pace is in that, you know, 90 range of anchor. Defense is fine. Honestly, this card doesn't look super special when you compare to other options on this list like Zakaria or Kabak. Boateng's insane, guys. Run the foot market, I think, uses him. 99 reactions, 99 base strength. What? 94 long passing. He's stupidly useful. One of the best center backs in FIFA and IMO. A shame that he doesn't have the elite agility and balance, but who cares really? You know, when everything else is top. For this, the true standouts, I'll go with Hummels or Hernandez. For the first page. The second page, I'll go with Zakaria. If you didn't do him, Kabak would be fine. I wouldn't pay for Hernandez, honestly. And the meta center back is Jerome Boateng, because come on, sentimental value and just a beast of a center back as well. Just, you know, he's a drawing point. You know, why people do the Bundesliga team, I guess. Next on the list, we have the left backs. So if in your left backs, you want them to be mobile on the ball, you want them to have high agility, you know, high passing. They're kind of like center mids, but with really high pace. Schulz will do the business for you in that price category. Alaba is pretty good as well. Lacking in that pace, but with a Shadow, you should be able to, you know, fulfill that. Russillion, Famous Russillion, I want to give him a shout out as well. He's been doing so good for me in Icon Swap challenges. The Bundesliga ones, he's good as well. He would be a step above Alaba or Schulz in my opinion. Wendell does beat him, I feel, with that agility. You know, he's more of a dribbler. With that ball control and agility, he is a little better than Russillion, but not a clear upgrade on him. In my opinion, team of the week, Alaba is kinda overpriced. Wendell over him any day in attacking, aggression, and dribbling. Then we have Jesse Pinkman. Sorry, I mean Angelino. He's a very meta attacking fullback with an anchor. No real weaknesses if you did him, you know. In my opinion, Alphonso Davies, the TikTok king, plays excellently with a sentinel. You don't even need to boost his pace. I think, you know, he has 94 agility, shockingly good stat. You know, Stella, he's an epic fullback. And in the end, we give it up for Christoph Waltz, you know, King Schultz. The meta fullback choice, if you didn't do any of the other SPCs, he's not better than Davis, and he's actually not a clear upgrade on Wendell either, beyond strength. But, you know, it is what it is. Is he worth, you know, that much more than Wendell? I don't think so. So I'd pick Wendell in this category because you need your coins for other things, man. Right backs, we have Odriozola, Hakimi. You know, they're fine. Pace, defense, dribbling, you know, they're up there. Mbabu, legend. Why the hell did I do this objective? He's literally perfect. 6 feet, 89 agility at 6 feet. Brilliant strength and aggression. Crossing is 91. Does this guy have any weaknesses at all? I don't think. High work rates is preferred on him, but he's other than that, he's perfect, man. You know. Imagine if Wolfsburg had gone on, you know, the competition. I mean, imagine if the Europa League was still going on, and Babu would be like a team of the season, dude. Fullback, you know. Slap a Guardian on him. He's a frightening fullback. Lucas Biszek, didn't they release him twice? I remember some people are a little bit pissed. He's sound. with a shadow. I don't like the work rates though, but if you didn't do Mbabu, he's the best you got in the price category. Then we go on to two of the best fullbacks I feel in the game. Stefan Lainer. The best thing about him is that the best thing about him is you get to choose between I'm making this shit up. Lainer is really good at everything. It's a really tough choice if you did him or the Costa. The reason you don't do Lainer right now at this stage in this game is mother flipping Danny the Costa futbirthday. His Malice 6'2", dribbles like a prime Bentner, prime Pele. I don't even know. Lainer's really good, but come on, man, the Costa, that physical, that dribbling, that defense, guys, he is. I mean, I saw the Inception review. He was not bad, man. Like, he's really good. He was, I think his team of the season last year was an iconic card. People were using him at the events. He is really good in FIFA still, man. So I go with the Costa if you didn't do Lainer for the meta right back. Center defensive mids right off the bat. Zakaria's pace and physicality are better, but Witzel has more relevant dribbling and passing stats. You know, both are fine. Delaney and McKennie are beast with anchor, but versus Verstrete, I don't know how to pronounce this. If you grind it for him, he's really on another level, you know. Although he's 5'9", and strength is lesser than the other two, he has better pace, 93 agility and balance for Destroyer, which is very cool. Excellent short and long passing at 89 and 92. And then, you know, near perfect defense and aggression. If you have a Bundesliga team, it's really valued to grind for this guy, you know. Real comparison to Verstrate is actually Mbabu and Kimmich in, you know, the other tab. You know, Mbabu is the strongest, but he kind of lacks aggression. With a backbone, he'll be able to compete with Verstrate in that center defensive mid position. But, you know, he also has a lot more pace than him. Then Verstrate, you know, 10 more pace, base pace. Bringing Kimmich into this conversation. I mean, Mbabu also, I think, has better tackling as well, but Verse is the better passer, in my opinion. Bring Kimmich into this conversation, he's just unbelievable. You know, Guardiola was right. He'll be one of the best players in the world. So, man, he really is. You know, he's really filling into Philipp Lahm's boots. I wished he, you know, played at CDM forever now, but I'm not really sure about the situation where he's playing in right back all the time or CDM. But he wins this round at everything. You know, he's great with everything except pace. He is, you know, one of the best utility players in the world right now. Give it up for Joshua Kimmich. Let's go center mids. Goretzka. Yo, for center mids, you want him to be good at everything. You want him to be like a meta Aaron Ramsey. Good pace, good dribbling, good defense, good physicality. There's really nothing shocking, unless, you know, you don't really need free kick accuracy. But other than that, everything else is particularly relevant. Goal Goretzka is fine. Team of the group stage slowly, so I would pick Goal Goretzka because I think he's more, you know, useful in this climate, useful in this tab because of the pace and how he fits the game. He's also really tall. That's a good advantage to have in the midfield presence. You know, holy shit, I forgot to talk about the center defensive mid. So again, Delaney and McKennie are beast, but yeah, Verstrate was really good. For center mids, again, you know, where we left off. Okay, Goretzka is good for cheap. For mid tier, we have Eggstein and Inform Goretzka. Inform Goretzka was a really good option, you know, to stage the game. But when Eggstein came out, I think he had a team of the season last year as well. I think Eggstein is a lot better than Goretzka in terms of defense, in terms of physical. He's a better passer as well, better dribbler. Eggstein is your man, you know. You shouldn't pay more for Goretzka, in my opinion. He's the most balanced in his price range, Eggstein, but and he has 5-star skills as well, which is a very unique trait to have at center mid. That means that you can create space in the midfield, and that's a really underrated trait because, you know, being able to do that, you know, gives, you know, unpredictable passing angles, you know, really important. That's why people use Marcelo, shapeshifter Marcelo in the midfield, because he gives that extra something special, you know. For expensive or center mids, we have Palacios and Goretzka. Future stars Palacios, I think, is half the price at the moment, and the live Goretzka, but I think he'll move better on the ball than him, and he'll match or beat Goretzka in everything. He even has high work rate, which Goretzka doesn't. I'd pick Palacios, Eggstein, and goal Goretzka for each of the categories. Havertz, we go on to Havertz, the best cheap option with a deadeye. He's not that easy to dribble with, though, I have to concede. So Royce wins this category for me in terms of value. Florian Kind's really good, but bad composure. I think it's 5-star weak foot. Doesn't he? You know, that's wonderful. He also has 99 agility and 93 balance. Not really sure if it's a 5-star weak foot. Let me just check right here. Florian Kind's foot bin. Yeah, he has 5-star weak foot, lean body type as well, which is really good for attacking mids, because you want to be able to squeeze your way out of that, you know, that cluttered, you know, over the ball side, you know, middle of the park. So in this category, Royce is a great counter-attacking second striker with much better movement than Kai. Again, his Kane's composure is worrying, but the 99 agility and 93 balance is really useful. And with Deadeye can cause some serious damage at 90k. Muller, like Royce, is kind of like a second striker, usable at cam with Deadeye though. 99 reactions on a dagger must be crazy. I have never used the card with 99 reactions, I think, in FIFA 20 yet. Olmo, I prefer the Muller because better base passing. Cam is not a second striker, you know, most of the time. He's usable as cam with Deadeye though. Olmo, I prefer the Muller. He's with a Deadeye, much better passing and shooting. Coutinho, you pay for the 5-star skills. His pace is not that good enough, but at this stage of the game, when you ask me, with Deadeye or Hunter, you know, he's brilliant, but 70% composure, really? Boschus, the League SPC, you get quite a lot of decent packs back, so it's good value, I think, but for now, the card really isn't that good for 200k untradeable. He's actually worse than Olmo, I think, you know. Maybe Screen Muller, King Kai foot birthday is where it's at. You know, you look towards him with a Maestro, he's a 96 cam, you know, with that. I just wish that 82 acceleration is better. It's not great. Engine will be good for him to help him out with his 6'2 stock and mobility. His 5-star weak foot is so good with spamming those long shots, and, you know, not having the time to take the extra touch, you know. I mean, that's a joy to have. He's the best cam for the German league at this moment, in my opinion, because I don't think you should pay 1.4 million for Marco Reus. You know, he's very good, but at that price you could buy a few good icon moments, you know, like Ian Rush or something. For each of the positions, I'll go with Havertz was super cheap, Reus for middle cheap, for mid tier Olmo, for expensive Havertz, you know. For striker, we go to gold Werner. So deserved that upgrade. From his I think 83 card. He's such a reliable card. You should boost his composure of a sniper, but if you do so, he doesn't have that shot power and long shots. So, you know, a concern to have, I feel. You know, having low shot power is not the best when you're a striker. Lewandowski gold. I've always loved Lewandowski in FIFA. I feel like he's very reliable striker and cam. His pace is not the best, but I've always found this card to be very unique. You know, price is a little high with father. John Cordoba, again, 5 stars is unique in skills, but I think he has a 3-star weak foot, so it's like, what? As a striker, I think it's not good. I mean, I already feel really bad with Bernardo Silva as a cam with 3-star weak foot. Because, you know, the error on that weak foot is not ideal. John Cordoba, other than the 5-star skills, if The sniper, he's a brilliant card because his shot power is really 99 base. His aggression and strength is 97 and 99, and it's really important to have that, you know, strength, because that means that you're not, as a target man, you know, you're not gonna be pushed on the ball that much if you know how to use your L2 or LT. So I'm guessing you can't really push him off the ball. For cheap, I'll go for Werner, because I think more people, most of the casuals, are able to use him better with pace. You know, Lewandowski gets a little bit more used to, you know. So I'll go with Werner. For the general person, Cordoba, if you're doing him this week. For mid tier, we'll go with, we'll start with second informed Werner, or the SPC POTM. You know, good card. You need to boost his composure of a sniper. Winter refresh Kunha, he's okay. With a hunter, I find his dribbling to be not the best. He's 4-star, but isn't very exciting option when you look at his dribbling. Third informed Lewandowski is great value. You know, kind of like the Harry Kane card. I think it's Kane's third inform, but with an engine, he's not meta fast, but I swear if you put him in your team, you'll be hard pressed to find, you know, another striker, attacker near his caliber at that price. We go on to expensive with hitliners Werner and hitlines Lewandowski. The former is a clean shot with a maestro, you know, or sniper, but that 79 composure it's kind of weird when you're paying 500k. You know, you gotta watch out for that. Passing isn't lights out either. With, you know, with all hitliners cards, I'm still shocked at the value, because I think it's pretty poor. Hitliners Lewandowski, you can also play at cam. Again, I don't know how much of an upgrade he'll be from 93 Lewandowski, but with an engine, he's the most reliable striker in the Bundesliga. A good height, terrific strength, perfect and mobile target man. Truly one of the best strikers of his generation, in my opinion. Future stars Haland. 3-star weak foot, man. I'm sorry, you could have maxed out mystery ball stats in every option, but if you have a 3-star weak foot in your striker, I don't think you'll cut the mustard, you know, in terms of being that meta card. He's 1.8 million, you know, for a 3-star weak foot, but you know, with an engine, he's a beast in other categories. The 99, I think his really high shot passing is really such a delight. 97 composure, I think, is really underrated for strikers to shoot them under pressure from defenders. The dude already has like 99 base shot passing, maxed out base finishing, more or less attack positioning and shot power, 98 strength and aggression. He's 6'4", kind of one of the best strikers in the game, but with that 3-star weak foot, is he really? You know, because what is the error percentage of that weak foot? That is a problem, I feel. You know, that's why Baby Buchugrano has not dropped in price in a long time, which is wow, you know. It can be a problem. We go on to left wing. Guerrero's sprint speed is not that good, but for Didai, he looks like a good cam convert. Also, the defense very good for a winger. I'm not sure whether you need that, so maybe you could look at converting him into a attacking wingback. That's possible. Perisic performs, you know, much better than his stats with his 5-star weak foot, you know, and a sniper. Strength is also really useful. Also, there's some sentimental value of him for Croatians. You know, I really wanted them to win, you know, the World Cup, and even though they didn't, they really provided, you know, all of us, I guess, with excellent memories. With that touch that Perisic did, and to take it down and smash it on, I think, Loris's left. It was beautiful, man. I remember watching it in the bus. I was just like pumping my fist in the air. Joao Victor is not very good, man. Just pick Guerrero at this point, and even Gold Gnabry. You know, his dribbling's just not there, man. And even if you use a sniper, his passing is not there either. I mean, base 79 dribbling, really, at this stage of the game for a winger? Yikes. Gnabry is the instant best in the next category because of the 4-star weak foot and high attacking work rate. So important for them. If you're not able to L1 trigger the runs properly, it's so important for them to have higher attacking work rates. You slap a dead eye on him and everyone will be scared. Diaby is still the best with 90. I can't believe I have an error here. Diaby is kind of like second best with the 99 shot passing. 71 reactions is a problem, but I use Kent starting, and his 72 reactions has never been a problem for me. I guess with rebound goals, he wouldn't be that great. but for those, you know, for those second balls. But his 97 agility should compensate that movement. Koln and Diaby are super similar in stats and price, but I go Diaby, you know, for his work rates. You know, it's more suitable as a winger. Sancho has 5-star skills in the next category, but of course if you've done him, you're not going to change, so no comparison there. Coman's card is a little overpriced. He's not that much better than man of the match Gnabry. His work rate at medium low is not ideal either. Gnabry's the best there if you're counting your coins carefully. Gnabry, what? I mean Leon, what? I mean Gnabry in mid tier. I mean, you know, didn't write anything for Leon Bailey, so you know, let's just check him right now. I use the script, you know, so I don't miss out some of the points that I've written that I think is important to highlight. Leon Bailey's card, if you've done him, I don't think many people have done him. Medium work rates, not my kind of thing. With a sniper, he does kind of well. I think most people have moved on from him, but if you don't have a Gnabry at this stage, I would just stick to Leon Bailey. We move on to the final one, right wing. For right wing we have goal Gnabry, goal Sancho. Sancho's brilliant again with the 5-star skills, but Gnabry is way more effective with that high attacking work rate compared to Sancho's medium. He also has 20 more shot power, that's very noticeable, and a step more pace. Sancho's better at passing and dribbling for however, so you can't note that out for, you know, people who are just starting out. So if you know how to create space, Sancho is your guy. If you're looking for a more well-balanced, Gnabry is the better, more reliable attacker. Gnabry IF, very classy card, but Bellarabi, pat yourself in the back if you've done him. This objective, very good passing, unbelievable finishing, and with a sniper, great mobility. You know, Rashika or Bellarabi, first glance, he's better at passing and shooting on strong foot with a dead eye, but I'll stick with the Bellarabi because he's free. Come on, man, if you've done him with a sniper, he has 14 more strength than him, same stamina, but that weak foot is going to be so much more relevant when you're shooting and passing. His passing is a little worse than Rashika, but dribbling wise, he defeats him with a sniper. Lastly, with Gnabry and we're to the final Sancho. Rashika's better than Sancho in my opinion, unless you use the 5-star skills. I think having a medium work rate is a little weird for a winger. They're both pretty similar beyond that, with Sancho having the edge and vision, but Rashika is better at long passing. I'll go Rashika personally. Right wing Sancho, Gnabry, play of the month. He's just slightly better. I have Gnabry, what can you say? And Gnabry's always been a reliable card. And we kind of go to the end of this. We're gonna build some squads now. Yeah. So to start things off, this is the first cheap squad that we've built. Goal Perisic, Werner, Gnabry, Havertz, Zakaria, Goretzka. Probably some other better players in this position that I've not mentioned here, but this is something you can, you know, start off with if you play the game for 1-2 weeks. 62k. Yeah, this is a decent squad to have in squad battles. I think it's okay. If you have more money, you can go for about 900k here. Diaby, again, a mix of this squad and the other squad is what you can have if you're just starting out. Bellarabi is free, Diaby is a really cheap left wing option, it's good. Werner, you can get a cheaper option, or the goal card if you want to have something more affordable. Eggstein I think is really good. McKennie also really good. Dani Olmo is fine. Again, if you don't want Dani Olmo, if you want a cheaper option, you can always go for Gold Royce, you know. Again, feel free to tweak your own way. McKennie is not super essential as well at this price range. You can just go, you know, Goretzka or something, you know, just to lower that price down. Again, this is actually not that cheap. You know, something like this, I guess, would be good. You know, if you didn't do Bellarabi, Gnabry will be fine. I think you know, even this option will be fine. This is you know, a better team, about 450k. A better team than the previous one. And then we go on to a lot more expensive. This is 2 million. We chose Bellarabi, Havertz, futbirthday, Verstrate. I still think Verstrate is such a useful player. Palacios, Left wing Gnabry, Lewandowski, because I really like Lewandowski. Zakari and Akanji is your center back partners. Neuer is really close to being perfect. Don't have to spend extra on that inform, I feel. Alphonso Davies, very good fullback, along with Mbabu, very physical, strong, powerful fullbacks. And if money wasn't an issue, I'd love to try the Haland card, even the 3-star weak foot. Just such an interesting, you know, attributes all around. Bellarabi I'll still use. Not really a big fan of Rashika. Also the 5-star weak foot Bellarabi makes him cool as well. Jaden Sancho is fine as well on the left wing if you don't want to use him. I guess you could pick someone like Gnabry, you know, things like this at this price point, you know, it's fine. Royce, I mean, if I had unlimited money, I'll try him. I think he's gonna be that good. Maybe 700k good, but not a million plus good. Kimmich, of course, lovable card. Goretzka, yeah, if I had unlimited money, that'd be him. Costa, actually, you can put in some middle to expensive squads below this, along with Boateng, you know. So if we are looking at a really essential one, let's just make it. Let's go Lewandowski here. Center mids, I don't think Goretzka is super necessary, so we go to eggstein. Scrap out Royce as well. Scrap out Royce. We put Cams. We put just Olmo, you know. Schulz, does he need to be there? Fullbacks, center backs. I think you don't need a futbirthday. Hernandez. You can use a Zakaria. Let's just put Kabak there, for the sake of not too many SBCs. If you guys are just starting out. GK Neuer is fine, don't spend your coins there. Yeah, this is about it, you know. This is a really good squad without, and then just make Wendell there. I'd use the squad personally, 2.5 million. Yeah, a heavy price, but if you've been playing from November, you should be able to afford this just fine, you know. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you guys like it. If you do like it, you know, feel free to comment. That supports the channel. Feel free to subscribe. We also have like Twitter and Instagram links that you can, you know, follow. You know, if you love the content that I do. Once again, thank you so much for, you know, supporting this channel. And I'm glad, you know, that people care about these player reviews. You know, it's not just one man in a hole talking to himself about, I don't know, anything. Yeah, thanks so much. We'll see you in the next one. Maybe a League One, you know. Peace.